Hi guys, we're going live again. I'd like to show you, today we're going to look at GP and J Baker wallpaper. And some of these are available in fabric. This is the front of the book and we're going to look at these small prints. This is called House Small Prints 2. And this is available at Lee Joffa and Beachside window coverings here in Central Florida. Okay, this is the first one. And let me show it to you in a larger print. The small print kind of gets lost once it gets into a larger print. Here it is with the red. Picture of it up on a wall in the red. Okay, and we're just going to page through the different colors. And then this is what it looks like on the wall in the red. Goes great with that red bed, doesn't it? Okay, this is the terracotta color. Just a little bit of a burnt orange, I will call it. These are made in England. This would be considered luxury wallpaper, I'd say. Here's some different colors. Blue and orange, kind of a burnt orange. Tangerine, maybe. These are colors of red and light pink. Can you see this in your home? This is kind of fun. Reminds me of the beach. I love green and blue together. So pretty. Here's a totally new print right here. If you like what you see, just go ahead and type wallpaper in the comments. This is a little preppy maybe. Full of charm and elegance. I'll page through the different colors now. Here it is in beige. Has a subtle pattern. It's versatile and enduring. Pink and green, who doesn't love these colors together? There's a light blue background. Every print has several different color varieties, so this is a tan and kind of a brighter pink. What do you think about this one? And I just love green. Pink and green. Can't get more preppy than that. I love it. This is the last color choice in this pattern. This is blue. Kind of a medium blue and a little bit darker blue. And then as you can see, once it gets on the wall, it's quite a different look. That tiny little pattern almost gives off a texturized look. I love it. Oh, here's blue and green. Medium blue background now with green. Just a wonderful look on a large wall. Okay, now we're getting into a little bit of a botanical print. This would look so great going up a wall in a powder room or a front entranceway, I could imagine it. Just elongating the wall as the stripes go up. This again is going to come in a variety of colors. Here is a neutral background and a green. Yes, yes, yes to the green. Here it is in blue. See if I can do this a little faster. Here's a lighter green. I love it. Doesn't it look like seaweed almost? Gorgeous. If you want to keep it neutral, you can kind of give a hint at maybe kelp or something in the ocean, I guess. A vine. Here is a pink or almost like a terracotta color. Very pink, reddish. Then I'm going to show it to you what it looks like on a wall in a larger schematic. Doesn't that just look beautiful? It almost looks like stripes. I love these prints. This is GP and J Baker, part of the Lee Joffa collection called Small Prints. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna show you a few more colors. Here it is in quite a vibrant blue. Okay, now we're going into a totally different pattern. Blue and green together, which always for some reason reminds me of Palm Beach. I just love these colors together. Yay! Okay, depending upon your color scheme in your house. These colors are beautiful together. Could you see this in your home? Okay. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the wall. The print almost gets lost. It is so beautiful when it's on a wall. And it gives it kind of a texturized pattern look. Beautiful. Let me show you different colors now. This reminds me of the 4th of July, very American. And in the larger print here. Red, white, and blue. Yes. Team USA. Okay, now we're going into some different prints that are called Ziggy. And you're going to know why when I show it to you. Now, most of these are available in fabric. If you fall in love with this wallpaper, I can still get it for you in fabric. We can make curtains out of this fabric also. Here's Ziggy in a neutral color. Ziggy with green and pink. Who doesn't love pink and green? Okay. Let's take a look at it on a wall so you can get an idea for what it's going to look like on a larger scale. Pretty cool, huh? It's hard to tell when you look at something up close. You're wondering, what is that going to look like on the wall? Here is Ziggy with blue and tan. Ziggy. I love these colors. And I do have a customer that has terracotta on the wall. This would really go with it. All right, now we're going to go into a different design. Might not be everyone's taste, but I think there's a wallpaper for everyone. These are the small prints. Here it is in pink. Let me show you what it looks like on a wall. It is kind of a more traditional look. Do you have a traditional home? The print, as we look at it large, just turns into a totally different print on the wall. Gold and the rose color, so pretty. And then if you have maybe a little boy's room or a place that you'd like to see some blue, maybe in a sewing room. I think now we're going to go into a different pattern. I hope you guys are liking these wallpapers. Now this to me reminds me of a reef, so I think we could get some of our Florida people that might like this one. Isn't that pretty? This obviously comes in a number of colors. I'm going to go through that with you now. Here's light blue. And then it's kind of outlined with a gold. So beautiful. This is kind of a pink color, a rose. It's kind of a warm color between beige and yellow, I think. Okay, one more color and then I'm going to show you what it looks like on a wall. There we go. Green, love it. I feel like I'm diving under the water. Look how the pattern is just almost lost on a large wall, and it just almost gives it a feeling of texture, which I love. And there's a few more colors. Here's kind of a vibrant green. Then in a larger scale, you can see it here. course, they have it in blue. Everyone loves blue. This would be great near the ocean. I just love it. Totally reminds me of coral. We're almost at the end here. I think we have one last pattern. This is really pretty floral pattern. Pink and green for our pink and green friends. Very interesting pattern. Blue and beige, kind of like a warm beige. And I'm not sure what's going on here, but it almost looks like a part of a tree. Okay, let me show you what it looks like on a wall so you can get some perspective on a larger scale. Do you have a room that this would be right for? Look at that lamp next to it. Really shows you what it looks like when it's finished. I love it. There's a few more colors to look at. And then we have one last pattern. Okay, here is the blueprint. Okay, and one last pattern here. This is quite nice. It's an abstract floral. This is so pretty. In blue and green. I love these colors together. Okay, this is what it looks like on a larger scale. Here's what it looks like on a wall. A little green nightstand there, really making it pop. And pink headboard and lamp, everything is coordinating. So we're located in Central Florida, and we can obviously sell this all over the United States. And we have paper hangers that will come into your home and hang this for you. Here we go, pink and green. We are Beachside Window Coverings and Kimberlee Interiors here in Edgewater, Florida. And we service Orlando, we service all the way up to Palm Coast, even Jacksonville, really anywhere in the United States, but we are mainly going in person to everyone within 60 miles of New Smyrna Beach, Florida, or Edgewater, Florida. Yes, we go to Windermere a lot, we go to Lake Butler, we go definitely all along the coast. Okay, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. That was G.P. and J. Baker by Lee Joffa. And those are called House Small Prints 2 collection. I hope you liked that. And I'm gonna say bye for now. Thanks for watching.